Well, so today's the day. Today is May 1st, 2018. Also, my full year with exposure therapy. What I mean by my full year with exposure therapy meaning, I almost had anxiety, panic attacks for almost 2 years. In about 2 weeks from now or so, will be my 2 full years with this disorder. But today's the first would be the first full year with me doing exposure therapy non-stop. I have done exposure therapy a couple of times in 2016, but it wasn't every day. It'd be like sometimes I'll do it for maybe like a month and a half straight, and then I'll stop. And then I won't go out the house for like a few weeks, maybe a month or so. But yeah, but today is the full year with me leaving my house. The first day that I stepped out of my house again in May 1st, 2017 was actually where I am right now, my backyard. It did took me a while to start to get me to go from my backyard to my front yard, to my neighbor's house, to my neighbor's house, and down the corner and stuff. But I have done that in 2016. But once I started experiencing more symptoms, more anxiety, more panic attacks, I was not able to even make it to my backyard again. I was not able to make it to my front yard. I was not even able to make it to my living room. I was only able to really mainly stick around to my bedroom and going to the bathroom. That was it. Going to the kitchen was a nightmare. Going to the bathroom was a nightmare. So if I can't even get off my bed, there was no way for me to even go to the living room, the kitchen, the family room, any other room besides my own room. And when I used the bathroom, I had to go force myself to use it, because I was always so busy, lightheaded, and all those other sensations that we get. But and then like I said, today's the first full year with me leaving my house. The first month, I say, wasn't the easiest, and then slowly it got easier and easier. The more I did it, the more my brain, I started having less and less depression. The symptoms slowly decrease. I still get my symptoms now, not as much as I used to. They're not here as soon as I wake up to my sleep. They're here every few minutes they come and go. So it's better than having it all day, every day. So there are times that my symptoms, my sensations are still really high, but they don't scare me or bother me as much as they used to, because I don't let them. What I mean by not letting them, I don't focus on them. If I feel dizzy, I'm doing something, I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But if I'm sitting here and I feel off balance, I'm just gonna continue sitting here. I'll focus on what I'm doing. I'll focus on, if I'm sitting down, I'm just gonna focus on sitting down. I'm not gonna focus on me feeling like I'm swaying left and right. But I'm excited about what I'm gonna do this summer. Yesterday I did like 2 walks, one on my own, one with my daughter. Like I mentioned yesterday was the first time I went out my house early in the morning, around 10 something a.m. Currently, right now, it's 10 something in the morning. So, for me to get off my bed around 9, 10 o'clock instead of 11, even 12 p.m. noon, is a big deal. So, you know, like I said, when I started doing this exposure, I would either leave early. I would. I was only doing my walks around 7. But when I say afternoon, I'm actually meant I would do it in the evening, like around 8 p.m. Or later. Then I slowly work my way to the AM hours. But it feels good. It feels good when you go outside and being able to go outside, even if there's days that you only see me go for a quick 5 minutes walk, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but yesterday was probably the longest I've been out. Well, actually, the second time I've been out for like over 2 hours. The away from home. The first time was I was away from home for I'd say about maybe 3-4 hours, and that was sometime last September. So yesterday I went to a mall. It's not one of the biggest malls, but it is one of the malls that I had my first few panic attack. I went to the store that gave me anxiety. Not the same location, but the same store. But like I mentioned, it's the same mall that I have been going to that gave me anxiety. But I haven't been back there for like 22 months or so. So for me to stay there for over an hour, go from one store to another, and actually stay there and not freak out, not pay attention to how I was feeling. It was a big deal. I did have some anxiety, but it slowly went away as soon as I ignored how I was feeling. And then I was like, when I was sitting in the car, I was nauseated, and I was like, oh, I can't. But I had no urge to tell my girlfriend, can you please turn around? She was driving. I was sitting in the back seat, and my daughter was sitting in the front passenger seat, so I was sitting in the back. Sometimes when I'm not driving, I feel more comfortable sitting in the back in a rear passenger seat for some reason, and it feels kind of weird, but it is what it is, because normally I'm either driving or I sit in the front passenger seat. But it is what it is. I'm extremely happy that I'm able to leave my house now. I'm still going to leave my house. I'm every day. I don't know if I'm still going to post the videos every day. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like daily updates. Not daily updates. Maybe I'll post a video once a week. But for now, I think I'm just gonna keep doing it, and try to give advice on every video. Sometimes I won't talk as much because I'm just like trying not to think about anxiety so much and stuff. But it does feel good. feel good to like, think that, oh my god, I've been leaving my house for 1 year non-stop. you know um, as far as yesterday, you know it was only like a 20 minutes drive. We were stuck in a little traffic going home, but after that we went to get something to eat, so it was another 20 minutes away. So overall, I would say we were gone for a little bit over 2.5 hours. And last night, once we got home, I didn't feel nothing. I mean, I feel completely normal. I didn't. My body wasn't tense. My stomach wasn't clenching up. My jaw wasn't in pain. I wasn't getting headaches when I got home. It's like I just felt that mental clarity. It felt great. It felt awesome. I didn't feel anxiety. Once I got there, of course, I start walking around. I felt it, and then it slowly decreased as soon as I didn't allow myself to think about my anxiety. It was good. Now I'm like, in my mind, I'm just thinking about what's next for me. I'm still gonna go out. I'm still gonna try to find a job. I've been applying for jobs and stuff, but the first full year, I'm kind of speechless. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for a walk right now because it's gonna be nice and hot, and I can already feel the heat heating up. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go for a quick walk, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to give an update, on how I'm doing and whatnot. But 1 year, I might not sound so excited right now. I'm still a little tired, but I'm in that state of my mind. It's like 1 year, I can't believe it still. It still sucks that I still have anxiety, but I'm gonna take I'm gonna focus on the good thing, me not having as much panic attacks, and when I do, they don't bother me as much as they used to. My symptoms, my sensation are not as as crazy as they used to be. I'm having no depression, nothing like that, and it's hard not to have depression with this disorder. So the first thing you want to do to get rid of your depression is, well, understand why you're depressed. If you can't leave your house, don't wake up and say I can't leave my house. Say I can. Even if you're just going outside for a few minutes, do that for a few minutes each and every day. But when you go outside and do it, stand outside and don't just go outside and say, okay, I did it. Just go outside and come back in. Don't say anything, and then slowly, mentally, your mind is gonna be like, oh, you did it. So let's keep that up, and then your mind is gonna always want you to feed off of that positivity. Your mind is gonna be like, ooh, I like this outside world stuff. I don't want to be inside. And then slowly, your brain is gonna be like, want to have that good, happy feeling, and then your depression is gonna slowly decrease. The more you feed it positive, that your mind is going to feed off the positive thoughts, not the negative thoughts. That's what I did, and that's what helps me. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to go for my walk.